Hello YouTube, this is Neon, and today I wanted to share some improvements or advancements that I made recently on my meditations on love. 2 days ago I was struggling with sleep, so as I'm doing my love meditations, all of these thoughts are coming to my head. And I began to really stubbornly focus on my meditations. These visualizations. No matter how many thoughts come to my head, I'm focusing on these visualizations of love. And sometimes, as these other thoughts were interrupting me, I would hold to this visualization as much as I could. Even no matter how bare it was, that I could stick to this visualization of love. When I began to do it, my body began to become profoundly relaxed. Relaxed in a way that really rarely have I felt that relaxed. I couldn't go to sleep, but I stayed in that relaxed state for about 25 minutes or 23 minutes. And it was just really wonderful. Really wonderful. The meditations that I do on love are little bubbles, the visualizations. I visualize bubbles that are yellow, that have the word I love you on them, and they're being sent to me from all over. They go and they penetrate my stomach. They cause this surge of energy like electricity that flows up my body to my head, and it lights up a neon sign that says I love you. These bubbles, they're being sent from all over, but mainly they're being sent from people that are in my mind or people that are in reality. They're being sent from God, and they're being sent from myself. I'll imagine that I'm looking in the mirror. Y'all looking in the back of the mirror right now. This here the front, this here the back. And I'll imagine I'm looking in the mirror and I'm sending these bubbles that say I love you to me. And my sign lights up and I say I love you back to my reflection. I struggle with mental illness, and one of the things that it affects in my life, it is my ability to control my thoughts and to focus my thoughts. I came across these love meditations some time ago. I used to do this workout where I'd walk down the street and I would swing, both of my arms would be swinging out, and each time I would come in the back of me and I would flex my triceps, flex my trapezius. It was an amazing workout. It really helped me to completely get ripped. But people would make fun of me because in the process of doing this, my hips would fly out. So it really, even gay people would get offended. It was like they took it as I was being obnoxiously gay. Some gay men would come on to me in a very vulgar and disgusting way. And the only way I could keep up this exercise routine was through visualizations. And I tried humility, I tried patience, I tried all these different visualizations, but I love you is what worked best. Initially, I would send out the love bubbles. I'm calling them love bubbles. I would send out these love bubbles to other people, and they would send love bubbles back to me, and that visualization worked and was helpful. But I found that imagining people sending me the love bubbles and visualizing this in my mind through my third eye, seeing this, was more effective, and their love that they're sending to me, causing me to be charged, and this sign that says I love you back, so that they can see this sign. I found that that visualization works best for me as of perhaps a year ago. I've been doing these visualizations for perhaps 3, 4, 5 years. It really requires a lot of stubbornness. A lot of times we're stubborn in bad ways, like we're not going to do what an authority figure says. But it's good to be stubborn if we're stubborn in good ways. And with these visualizations, I'm finding that I do have to be stubborn and focus my mind and force my mind to continue to maintain this visualization. Many times other thoughts will come in and my mind will just wander to something else, and then I can't sleep. I'll get little itches, like a little itch there, a little itch here, my foot may itch, my butt cheek might itch, and I'll get these little itches as I'm trying to go to sleep. That's another thing that's a huge distraction. See that? I'm itching right now. I'll have fears that people are going to break into my room, people are going to kill me. I'll think about people I'm mad at, people who have pissed me off in some way or disrespected me. Plus the thoughts that come to my head. All of this together there's been times where I won't sleep for months. I won't get a good night's sleep for months and years. And these visualizations of love are one ingredient to help me sleep now, on top of just coping with being around people. But it's a lot of practice, a lot of determination, a lot of stubbornness I'm finding, and yet the rewards are amazing. To go into a state of relaxation that's so profound, to where I'm aware of things, but even the itches, like I'm able to ignore the itches, and I'm aware that they're there, but they come and they go on their own. I'm aware of a vehicle pulling in and out. I'm aware of any noise, of a neighbor's walking past, and yet I'm able to just still be completely relaxed. And while at that moment I wasn't able to go to sleep, I've had some major problems with my sleep in the last week or so. I was sleeping at very awkward times, but at least I was sleeping around 8 hours for a couple of months. And the sleep wasn't that good of quality, but it had improved. It was better. And since I injured myself working out, I've been having problems sleeping and readjusting to a normal sleep, or at least a consistent sleep schedule. But it's nice, it was really powerful to be able to go into that deep state of relaxation and feel re-energized. These visualizations, I know they're corny, they sound stupid to me, so I'm not telling people to visualize any of this, to do these same visualizations. This was kind of like the least expected thing for me. They're sort of born out of a lot of the personal growth books that I've read, some of which deal with us controlling our thoughts and doing visualizations and meditating and visualizing things as we want them to be versus just visualizing our problems and our displeasure with life. And this is the way I've begun to apply it. It's not something I expected, bubbles that say I love you on them, but it works. And that's what matters to me, is the fact that this works. This is helpful, and this is making me a little more functional over time. I won't say every day, because my life is kind of like this. It's improving, but there's still ups and downs. But overall, it is improving. And life is definitely still an uphill battle, but it's a battle that I'm winning, and it's a battle that's worth the fight. It's worth the effort. So I'm so happy that I made these improvements in my meditation and understand them better, understand the importance of being stubborn and holding to these visualizations. I'm interchangeably calling them visualizations, meditations, anyway. And to see these improvements is wonderful. It's exciting to see that something I began to do 3-4 years ago is still applicable. I'm still working on it, and I'm still improving, and it's still relevant to my life, and it's still helpful. So it's a blessing. So please like, subscribe, share, comment commercials, recommend my videos. Do one or more of those things. If you like this video, there will be many more to come. Best wishes.